I swear to God, chat, it was PlayStation that misspelled Cthulhu. It was the auto fill for the word. I was typing C A, and then because I didn't know how to spell it exactly, and I was like, "Oh, do you mean Cthulhu?" And I was like, "Yeah, that must be how you spell it." And now it goes right back to the title screen, and that's not how you spell it. So let me just go to the video. I need to put in a thumbnail anyway. So yeah. Okay, I'm done sharing it around. Let's see that number. One watching. And it's me! Wow! Maybe I should go to the dashboard so I can get more accurate numbers. No, YouTube, I would not like to upload a video. I have not uploaded a video in forever. Sometimes I look at my channel and I remember that I was in the middle of editing like part 2 of some Skyrim highlight. I used to really like editing stuff, but I don't think it's my preferred mode of expressing myself. I just want to go to school for it, but the performing aspect appeals to me a lot more. I don't even like editing my own writing. Well, I like it a lot more than editing my own videos because I just don't have any real talent for editing videos. And I'm not being overly critical of myself. I just know where my talents lie, and that's not video editing. Switching over, YouTube doesn't like that I switched off of my own stream. It's like, you have 0 viewers. You have 0 viewers and 0 chat rate. What are you doing? It almost seems disappointed in me. Top chat? Jesus Christ, it always goes to fucking top chat. Live chat, there we go. Still nothing here. Well, time for another few minutes of silence. I can hear Ganondorf. He's meowing at the door. He's telling me to just start the damn stream already, so time to enter madness. By the way, I like that, the gigantic Cthulhu? It's always how people draw him. In the ocean, really far away. I believe that's accurate, but I guess we'll find out what that's all about. Jesus, I've been live 12 minutes! God, I started way too late. New game. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license. They always give the most mentally ill people the task of finding Cthulhu, the madness god. They should get one of those, like, really aggressively normal people to find him. Like, find someone who's exactly the average. Send them after Cthulhu. No, and like nothing to exploit in their minds, but no, you gotta send the alcoholic veteran to go do it. If I'm mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who is in his callousness sane at the hideous end. Okay, I think I get it. I did not know this was a walking simulator. I thought this was gonna be one of those CRPGs, but you know what? Walking simulator for Halloween. This is perfect. It says that my audio stream's current bitrate is 0. Okay, we gotta climb into the Viscera room and... Yeah, I had no idea this game was first person, but I'm going into this completely blind, by the way. This game looks great. It's got like a weird filter on it. Not shader, filter. And I just really like how these textures look. Like, this looks great. Oh boy. Whole bunch of shark guts. Yes, sir. May I please have your finest shark fin soup? I'm sorry, sir, but that is illegal. I'll just nibble on this one. It's shark fin. Oh, a crouching animation. Good. At least I can move while it's happening. It's the lamp, guys! It's the lamp from the title screen! Ooh, sinister symbol on these crates. Also, the invisible wall here, I just noticed, but the invisible wall here activates the "you are standing too close to the wall" lamp animation. Like, watch. If they did their dewest diligence, the lamp would go right through this, even though it's a solid object that can't pass through. But whatever, that's a nitpick. It's just something I noticed. This looks like dynamite crates. Because they're all red, I guess. But what's inside? Can't see. Bolt cutter. I swear I saw something move behind me. I don't know how scary this game is, but I haven't been really going for a scary vibe in these spooky streams, just more of a supernatural one. Because everyone does spooky games. And yes, I put Spook in the title, but you know.
Hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Anyway. Yeah, supernatural vibes. Oh, 1 bolt cutter per chain, is it? Oh, someone's messaging me. Oh, it's Woof. Sending me a picture of French onion soup. How delicious. I guess they went, yeah, for lunch. That's fun.
What a putrid offering.
Are these sharks offerings, then? And if so, why is Cthulhu such a picky bitch? Come on, dude, this is flesh. Good as any other flesh. Entrails good as any other entrail. Cthulhu is ethical. He does not want...
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Okay. Yeah, Cthulhu's too ethical to accept shark sacrifices because they are going extinct. I love the music. It is genuinely creepy music. Is that a cop?
Has already been written.
Are these like representations of humans? That's because I don't think this cop has no eyes. It's like a vision of the future, a vision of the past. Yeah, Timmer says as a dude gets stabbed. Oh, it's a dream. So they were just representations of people. I hate whiskey, he says. Drinking a lot of whiskey. Dude, where's the radio? Am I wearing my headphones backwards again? Jesus, 1 second. Whoa, it's a VR game. Time for me to type slow. Timmer, it's not a VR game. It isn't. I'm just playing. I'm playing a game normally. I'm sorry. I got a double ping, but only 1 message. That's odd. Oh well. Put drunk driving goggles on, enhance the experience. They should do that for the whole game. Drink the whiskey. Drink! You said you hate whiskey? This will affect your destiny. I choose to drink. US is voted dry. Oh no! I committed a crime! I didn't know it was Prohibition era.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Other than my nightmares, huh? The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Who could it be?
I wonder why I still take these things.
Sleeping pills. I swore they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now their effect has been wearing off. Oh, jeez. Can I zoom? I really want to read that label. Oh, it says use with caution, and the with caution is scratched out. So far, this game has great little details and great like writing, but I think they're taking a lot of
Been too
passages.
long since I've slept in a bed.
Yeah, look at that dude. He's living here. They're taking passages from the book, probably.
Lost battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Was he part of the Lost Battalion? The Lost Battalion, they were like... Who's honking? Shut up, shut up. The Lost Battalion were like the men in World War I who, like, pushed too far into enemy territory, and they got enveloped for like 100 days or something. And at one point, their allies were like, they radioed in like artillery coordinates, and the Allies got them wrong, and they bombed they shelled the Lost Battalion, and they sent back a carrier pigeon saying, "You're firing on friendlies. For the love of God, stop." Yeah, that was a pretty fucked up situation, and our main character, I'm guessing, is one of the Lost Battalion, which is great. They said he was like traumatized. That'd do it. The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Yes, the 3 books. He has a lot of copies of each one, but those are the 3 books. I think I saw a movie about that, says Timmer.
Married woman runs off with
I'd
her
be
girlfriend.
interested.
The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Oh, he does not understand what gay is. How very common for like a 1930s dude.
I used to be an avid reader.
Used to
The
be.
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Huh. I love that you could just be a private detective by going to some college instead of like being a cop. Alright, let's leave.
To attend to.
Oh, he has business here to attend to. I'll only have 1 drink. Was there something in here I missed? No. Avid reader, Lost Battalion, bed. Am I supposed to like type on my typewriter? Oh, look at this.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
It's like some sort of conspiracy. That's a prohibition photo. That was the business that he had to attend to.
I have business here to attend to.
Oh, now the phone's ringing. Okay.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Oh, no.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh, interesting. There's stats. I guess I should probably take a moment to explain that this is based on a tabletop RPG in the Lovecraft mythos. So there's like dice rolls and stuff like that. Yeah, anyway. Poor abbreviation. CP. It stands for even know what it stands for. Character points. Character points, Timmer. It's character points. He looks and sounds like Wolverine. You know, you're right. Character point. Yes, character points. Character points. Top of the screen. You know, it's funny, Timmer, because I found the character points at the bottom of the screen. So, let's see. This is my stats right now. Logan, yeah. Represents your medical knowledge. Improve the skill to increase the chances of determining the dosage of a drug. Make a diagnosis for expressing your understanding of medical problem. So, these are at a certain percentage. I guess I'm gonna wanna, yeah, maybe buff up the ones that I'm not so great at. So I'll increase occultism. So he's a professional investigator and strengthman. I can also up eloquence. What about min-maxing? I don't know if this game requires min-maxing. It's like these tabletop RPGs always have more than one way to go about doing something, so even if I fail an occultism check, there's, like, you know, a strength check I could do instead. If it works like that in this game. I don't know how checks work. Okay, I think I'm going to want to increase eloquence as well because that's always useful in investigative games, being able to convince people of things. So I am a professional speaker of words. This is my character.
Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
Where's your next case?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license.
Damn, girl. Tell him like it is.
Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
I'm coming! He was out of sync. That's funny. I'm coming!
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Damn, dude, you didn't have to go right for the throat.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Damn,
Tell me,
dude.
Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes
This is
me.
a conversation,
They
huh?
take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
That's your daughter?
Police
Well,
accuse
I
her of
guess.
killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband.
I don't know how the
Simon,
camera's
my
supposed to work in
grandson.
this. 'Cause it's drifting on its
I
own,
can't
but
do
also
anything
not.
for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Okay, let's look at it now. I'll try to be honest. Elden Ring.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay. Let's check the notes first.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A rather thin family. Shipping label. Some of it isn't readable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. Police report says the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. Police decided it was a domestic accident. But they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? Domestic accident. Oh. Oh, looks like Timur left. Oops. Whatever, I'm enjoying this game. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins. No, I'm here. Oh, that's weird. Timur, I swear to God, YouTube is now showing me 0 viewers, which is very strange. Because you are indeed here. Watching quietly. Yeah, but you're watching, and YouTube should know that. That's weird that it's getting it wrong. Oh well. I guess YouTube is not perfect. I died, that's why. Oh. Timur was Sarah Hawkins? I cracked the case! Press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the Isle of Darkwater. They live a reclusive life there with their only son, Simon. Detective T-Dog has to crack this case. Yeah, you know what? I might actually carry on with this game. I don't know, I kind of like the vibes that it's giving off. But I guess I'll ask you, Timur, the only person.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Okay, let's ask a question. Find out about Warehouse 36.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
I leave it up
You think your
to
daughter
T-Dog.
could have been the sender.
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Okay, where did she live?
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You shouldn't take this painting lightly.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
That is odd.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No.
Why did he gesture like that?
Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that.
Okay.
She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
Not really helping the
knew
I'm not
she
crazy
was like
argument,
that.
or she's not crazy
My daughter
argument.
was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an axe.
I'm trying to agree with you, dude.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side.
Quiet down.
That's
He was
something.
speaking very quietly.
An artist dies with her family in a house fire.
Yep.
Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
I don't like the way he says his daughter's name.
I'll go.
He says her full name every single time.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Yeah, this guy knew that I was about to get fired. That's why he came to me.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Okay, inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by the lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or dream god? No one knows. Dude, stop spoiling it. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port.
Yep,
I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
I'm sure you will. I'm not going to take another drink. I got work to do. Wait, that symbol. It's Cthulhu tentacles, isn't it? I don't know. It reminded me of Elden Ring. Because, I don't know. Kind of like the loathsome dung eaters silhouette. Oh. It says the medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. I should have poured them all into here then, and if that's the case. If I can't increase them with character points like I could at the beginning. Oh, I have a... Wait, I have a sanity score. Wait. Mental trauma? Sanity stable. Gotta join Cthulhu's Discord. Yes, please. Here's my mental trauma page. Oh, here it is. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion. Yeah, that's what I thought. American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades without food or medical supplies. The soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Cthulhu's Twitch subscriber, Discord only. Yeah, you gotta subscribe to Cthulhu's Discord or channel to get in the Discord.
I used to be an avid reader.
Yeah, I know. Let's go. I got the medical book. I may be snacking on some cookies here while I stream because I didn't really have lunch. These are homemade. When they smell just grand. Me and Wooful. And one of our friends baked these. Well, of course. I was talking about that on stream how I was gonna do that. And here they are, and I'm eating them. This is taking a really long time to load. I hope it's not gonna like crash or something. Okay, Timmer, please tell me if you heard me eat that cookie, because I don't want to be like doing gross eating noises into the microphone for the whole stream. Chef T-Dog, how do I bake cookies? You generally need a lot of sugar. Just put a whole bunch of sugar on a baking sheet, put it in the oven, and cookies come out. Okay, let's watch. Let's watch this cutscene. Ooh. I still dig the graphics. Oh, he's gonna smoke now? Or is that even the same guy? A game by Cyanide Studio. What a name.
Almost there.
Thanks, bro. How would a town look more evil than this? Seriously. Who the hell lives here? Except reclusive painters and businessmen.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Is that
You know what? Go have a
beached
drink of the
viscera?
splendid whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very
Oh, maybe I will.
but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
This interests me. What is going on here?
Master, see how old this thing is. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
Wow.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for
I
this
like this
address.
guy's face. It's so full of
Warehouse
lines.
36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly
Jesus.
advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You shysters.
They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
He's gonna do it.
No way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand.
Oh, he can't get it to work.
Sailors.
T-Dog, did I ever tell you about my clock setup? Did you buy that new Alarmo?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Wow, these graphics are great for the vibes that they're going for. God damn, does this game look good? Prohibition.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
And I see prohibition. Bottles of alcohol. I have 2 Nintendo DS's and I use the top screen as a makeshift clock. Oh, isn't that like kind of genius though? Because you can just click on like clock mode on your DS and it'll show you the date, the time, you know, everything you need to know about, you know, the date and time. Look at this grizzled fellow.
Hey.
You know, I was thinking about doing that. I was like, man, I want to kick his stool now, and he did it! Hell yeah! It has the date, the digital and analog clock and everything. Yeah, it's great!
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Test eloquence, strength, or just apologize. Well, my eloquence and my strength are equal. So I'm going to try eloquence.
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well, which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
What is this stuff? Prohibition era drink?
I think we'll get along well.
Oh, what's this? Oh. Yeah, it looks good, but can I ask you a question? Why 2 of them? No prohibition
I
around
didn't
here?
expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
Right, makes sense.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
She, huh? One's hinges aren't good and the other has good hinges. Yeah, but why do you need two clocks side by side? Is what I mean. I'm gonna find out about Sarah Hawkins.
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that.
So I'm getting the vibe she wasn't exactly welcome around here.
Who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
She was painting her visions, weren't they? Or wasn't she?
Make up your own mind.
Because I like how they look, says Tamer. Well, that's fair. Enough about Sarah.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see.
Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
It belonged to them?
First off,
well, he was a businessman, I guess. So he owns holdings or whatever.
Say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now. The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
What is this? The crew of the Skella returned to Darkwater Port. Late on Tuesday afternoon, the locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. 1847. Goddamn. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board, of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean, I don't know, is already being called the miraculous catch. Covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritional benefits. There's no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Putting a warehouse up for rent in June for fishing, workshops, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Looks like the stranded whale has been around since 1847.
My God.
Asylum? Oh boy.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Please stay away from me.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
I like
May
it.
not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What
The
brought
end of whaling.
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
No, they caught the god of whales.
Catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous...
I saw the newspaper clipping.
Yeah, I did.
You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
So they caught a big whale. How's that hard to believe?
Tasted its flesh.
Main character.
And it was delicious.
Okay.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
What you
You're the
looking at,
bootlegger,
stranger?
huh? Bootlegging? She can certainly put
I've
them
rarely
away.
seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
He has the highest... Wait, I'm trying to read what's on there. Mrs. Baker, always free for the lady. Oh. Okay. Yeah, he has $60 in debt to this place. All right, let's talk to the harbor master. See what he has to say. Hello, sir.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifest.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
So someone redacted all these papers, huh? Where'd he go? Dude pulled a Watson on me, dude. Come on, dude. You can't do that to me.
I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Yeah, of course dates have meaning.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm just saying, for an investigation game, the dates are probably relevant.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know
I mean,
where
why else would someone block them out?
It's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
That huge one?
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Yeah, it's Fitzgerald's building. What's a jetty?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Part of a
Precisely.
dock. I don't know exactly what
Ship
part.
owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search.
Newfoundland, also somewhere where whalers worked. But I'm no whaler's great grandson or whatever.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past.
Everyone insists that it happened.
Read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Oh, I gained a character point. Let me spend it. Maybe on spot hidden?
Stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Medicine.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shyster.
Yeah,
Crazy.
but at least he knows it died recently. Interesting.
You
Hello.
live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our
I'm sorry?
protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's
Huh?
the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait,
Bozos.
now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
These guys are so drunk.
That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
Who are those
Two
guys?
behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway.
The drunkard looks a lot like
More
my
scared
uncle.
of cat than
I don't
attacked
like
by
that.
drunken
Which one? The one on the right or the one on the left?
Only they would kill each other.
Because these guys look like uncles. Who's Cat?
This cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you.
Yellow
a thing.
coat. No, okay.
Nothing at all.
So we know her name.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Yeah, but when whaling stopped, you guys weren't born yet.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Alright, let's have a look. Hello, Timmer's uncle. Let's have a look. Over at this statue. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Careful, dude! You don't just cast a line when someone's walking behind you. Yeah, I'm just gonna break in.
Damnation. I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
I just screwed up big time. Because the game immediately auto-saved after I did that. But my investigation skill is decent. Is that just like, oh, you either get it or you don't? Oh, that doesn't look okay.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated.
Yeah.
I can't even say which language it's written in.
Because my occultism score wasn't high enough. But now, if I were to raise my occultism score and come back, would it let me redo that, or would it not? I don't know what kind of game this is. Whether it will like that or not. I wonder what was even in that. If I had the key, would I be able to get in? Or is it just, fuck you, you can't get in there anymore? Yeah, I guess we'll find out. I keep pressing triangle to jump for some reason. I don't even know what game I was playing recently that had triangle as the jump button. But I'm trying to jump with triangle.
Serious problems with you know who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot.
And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
So she carries a stiletto. I'll have to be careful about that. Now let's go question them.
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
Yeah, I'm standing right here, dude. Oh,
What's
gotta get
with
closer.
you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
Looking for some burgers?
Talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
So I could try and lie, and that's an eloquence check. I'm just gonna ask about the statue.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Pointy teeth?
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Lying didn't work. But that guy on the right is definitely stealing from the bootlegged brews. Definitely. By the way he answered, he's definitely stealing it from them.
Where do you think you're going?
What are the police doing here?
The Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Maybe related to my
I'd like
case.
to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
No.
Thank you for your valuable help.
Okay, sir.
Thank you for your valuable help.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
This lane was blocked last time. And it's still blocked. But by a car this time. Well, I could just get in and then get out the other side, right? That makes sense to me. So apparently I can detect
there's
hidden.
a way in under this grate.
Is this hidden?
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
No, that's not the hidden thing. Maybe the hidden thing is on the second floor. Oh, hey, I can pull that up. Hey, but it's in place. Let me do the thing. That'll do it. Alright. And I tried to jump again. Maybe I have to... Is it locked? No. Ratchet device.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Of course. Can't just
a whale
crank it.
If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
That's like 100-year-old whale bone. Cogwheel.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Okay, I did it.
Looks like everything is in its place.
Let's test our strength.
To try to turn this handle.
Huh? I just got a notification that someone chatted.
Broke it.
But I don't see it. Oh, what? Broken. I don't see the new chat message. That's weird. MILF. That it detected. Okay, what do you mean it's broken? What am I supposed to do then? Remember when YouTube didn't like that word? Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why that was. I can crouch. Maybe if I crouched somewhere. Maybe I should just leave.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're
Aha.
not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Let's test our strength. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, you just punched a woman in the face. I hope you feel proud of yourself. Oh well, she got a good punch in.
If you've broken my nose.
I was careful. This time.
Do you want us to take care of him, Cat?
No, not yet.
Not
You
yet.
don't lack nerve. And you've got a fairly good right. I'm always on the lookout for well-built guys to work for me.
Yo, is this the new COD game? Looks sick.
Please do.
No, but it sure smells like fish around here. What with all the whaling and the fishermen and
risking your skin.
the dead
Come
whale.
and see me in the bar one of these days. We can talk about what I can do.
Now wait a
for
minute. Which are you? Are you the Rose? I
can
think
do
you
for
are.
me.
Cause hello, I'm streaming. I'm streaming a Cthulhu, Call of Cthulhu. And I missed what she said just then. I'm gonna look back on the stream a second, cause I actually need to know what she said there. Okay, yeah, she just wants to talk to me in the bar. Cool. I guess that's why they're walking towards the car, the bar. No, I got autoplayed. But I am from where you think I am from. Oh my goodness. Well, that's funny because the second I read that, I got ping from the Redvox Discord. That's fun. Well, they have a harpoon launcher in the bar. It's for rowdy patrons.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I
Wow.
think it's time to talk business.
Punching her in the face made
No
us
hard
friends.
feelings.
For a
I'll have to
lucky
remember
little
that for
girl.
my next social
You
interaction.
think I gotta be boss of these lads without taking any hits? It will serve as a lesson. I was too soft with you. Next time, I'll hit first. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Detective T-Dog solves this mystery. I'm gonna be honest with you, Timur. If I was in this situation, I wouldn't solve shit.
I'm
I'll tell her the
investigating
truth.
deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very
Why
nice
not?
of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this
No, I mean where
rat
that person is from.
avoid talking about
I
them
just
to the
recognize
first
their
people
screen
you meet.
name. I mean, Rose Tinted Tomb is... That's a Redvox lyric. So, it was very hard. But figuring out who Who killed the Hawkins family? God knows.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Not at all.
Serious. A whole family died in a fire, and I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care.
She's gonna let a drunk into
to make sure you
a
don't
warehouse
stick your nose
full
into things that
of
don't
alcohol.
concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor.
Well, I mean,
do you accept?
To solve a crime, I guess I'll throw in with some criminals.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
You've got no problem going out looking like that.
How sweet of you to worry about my authority. I wouldn't be here if I was the sort of girl who'd hide away because of a black eye. People here know who they're dealing with.
Vomit in the ball pit. Step right up and drown in it.
That dope tried to say
Timmer, did you look that up just now? Or is that the one song that you listened when I like recommended Red Vox a million years ago or whatever?
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops?
No, I remember it. It's kind of hard to forget though, right?
Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
I've been listening. Oh, great! That's great, Timmer. I'll have to play more of their music as at the start, get more people into it.
It's fine. He's with me.
Okay.
I was there for the Another Light release. Oh. So it wasn't me that got you into it. Okay, cool. I stopped during COVID. Well, I might not have been there for the Another Light release. But I was certainly there for every release after that. Excuse me. Speaking of COVID, don't we not speak of COVID? You're going into a bootlegger's warehouse. You might not want to have the open flame.
Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
I thought she was going to watch me and make sure I didn't drink her stocks or whatever.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Hey, don't be so rude.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
To enter a reconstruction scene, hold these buttons. So this is investigation mode.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Good question.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Huh.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Oh. Okay, but what is that? What? Why is there a dude now? Psychology.
What happened here?
Okay, I guess my psychology wasn't high enough. He's just like, huh? What?
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Oh, okay, alright, buddy.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
The little Parisian. So I don't see any more glowing investigation icons, so I guess I'll just... Green Lantern, huh? By Green Lantern's light, something, something. Timmer, are you ever going to tell me why we're speaking of COVID? I've been waiting for you to type that message. Maybe I have to re-enter the reconstruction scene. No, it won't even let me. So I guess I did everything I need to do there. I found one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Let's team up. I'm gonna try my psychology at him, but I'm probably gonna fail.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
Why, how'd it get here?
Confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail?
He's suddenly very amiable.
I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here.
I guess he was freaked out by the painting enough.
Cars parked down the way.
Wow, it worked out. We're working with criminals and...
Open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Criminals and police officers.
God damn it. Her again.
Her hair looks
This
weird.
case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Looks like you've met your match, Baker. I'd like to see that more often.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion?
Yeah, alright, you guys are feuding.
Before I stroke his other cheek. But we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Where am I being watched from right
at
now?
The top of the ridge.
Oh, he did the most video game turnaround I've ever seen.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
God. Can you imagine living up there? That's awful. I guess we'll check out the Hawkins mansion for a little bit. Man, Timmer must be typing a whole ass essay. I can't wait to read it. I'm being watched again. Nah, must be seeing things. Must be seeing things.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Old Winchester in his hut. Why is the caretaker still here?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I...
Oh, his name is Silas?
Charles was like a son to him.
He's definitely not sane.
He lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
So what, a bunch of this is burned down?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
I see.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
He's a principled cop. Wow.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
No, let's do it.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not?
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
I have a feeling he wouldn't really take no for an answer. Creepy. But again, this looks really good.
$1693. This house is much older than it seems, but the architecture seems too recent.
Renovations? I don't know.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Indeed.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
You know
someone desecrated the grave.
Enemies.
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Maybe it is Silas. Maybe he thinks that it was Charles who started the fire. I don't know.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Yeah, I met the guy. I'm surprised he didn't come here.
I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting?
Poor kid.
I don't see Silas doing such a
Poor
thing.
kid.
Let
Poor
alone
kid.
allowing it. Even that broad bacon is above that.
Poor kid.
Poor kid.
Pity on this poor family.
Poor kid. Poor kid. Poor kid.
Sounds like he's saying porkid, which is like a beef, or not a beef, a hog COVID. Porkid. I don't know, that's a bad joke. But listening to it that many times, it loses its meaning,
Poor
right?
kid.
Can I have that? No? I think Timur died of COVID before he could finish typing his COVID story. Lighthouse in the distance.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Am I hearing a heartbeat?
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
All right, I'm glad I asked the officer to come along.
We got them! Dump them into the ocean!
Officer, please help me.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
He's not going to lower the
I'll
axe.
show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You can ask Officer Bradley if it's true. He's right behind me, paying his respects at the Hawkins family graves.
Bradley? A good guy. Not as dumb as you
Not as dumb as you think.
That's right. He'll tell you that we're working together.
Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the
you're
reputation
acting a little
of his
suspicious, little guy.
I just need to see where the fire.
Little baldy.
I can't let you in.
No,
The
he's not.
mansion
He's not
isn't
bald.
safe.
That's why you
He's
barricaded the
balding.
entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
Come on, dude. That's
if there's
weak.
nothing else to fear, you can give me that.
Oh, no, he's testing the lie.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
He's like, all right, I'll go hunt your vermin for you. chat. I gotta end it right here. I'm sorry that I have to end it early, but I do. I have to end the game because Wolf will just message me and she can't park, so I gotta go move cars around. You know how it is. I might give this a second play. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Trevor. If you're still typing your COVID message, you better copy and paste that shit in my DMs if you want me to see it. But I'll be back next weekend, hopefully for one stream, maybe. I'm probably gonna be working all week, so I don't know if I'll even have the energy. Yeah, I'll see you guys again soon, hopefully. Wish me luck with my new job, and happy Halloween.